Hey, what is going on everybody? ScottDoggaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're about to start playing a new game. That game is Snowtopia. And in Snowtopia, we are going to build a ski resort, or we're going to try with my lack of ability and efficiency and everything else. I tried to record a video on this and I messed it up so badly that I'm restarting. I was about 40 minutes in or so, and it all went a bit pear-shaped. But I've got a bit of an understanding of the game. I usually like to bring my first impressions with these, but actually I think, you know, seeing the first effort would have been just terrible for everyone involved. So we're going to get started. This game is out today. It's in early access. I don't know how much the game is going to be. I was sent a key from the producers, so thank you very much, and the publishers of the game for that. But it's interesting. You know, we love building games over here. I assumed it was going to be built on making money and therefore building a resort and making it financially viable. It's not quite like that. It's more as you build a resort, you get volunteers to your resort, and as you get volunteers, you can place more buildings, do research, etc, etc. We'll go through it as we go. There'll be a little tutorial, and we'll start at the easiest one. There looks like there's a few different levels. I don't know how I feel about the fact that it's not kind of a financial business simulator. That's kind of what I was looking for when I saw the game, but it's I almost liken it like a puzzle game with the way it works and progresses. But there's a lot to learn and a lot to keep track of. We ended up with as many people injured in our resort as there was skiing, but just because of my mismanagement of it. So starting out, hi, what are you doing here in the middle of nowhere? Are you lost? There's nothing but snow around here. What am I doing here? I like starting the day with a nice bracing walk in the icy air. Oh, so you want to build a ski resort of your dreams? In that case, you've come to the right place. To start with, take a trip around the mountain and study its relief. You can always hover your cursor over the entries in this list to get more information. Open the game and click the question mark. So we've got our little instructions down the bottom here. As you can see, here's our lovely ski resort. I'm in a tree. Here's our lovely ski resort. There's our little house. We're doing some of these as we go. Looks pretty nice, right? And then what have we got to do? We've got some mountains, pistes. They're pistes, right? It's when you put down a ski slope. I know nothing about skiing. I should just come clean about that. It doesn't interest me. I'm of the view that I would be absolutely terrible at it, right? Snowboarding, skiing, anything that requires balance, I'll be terrible at it. My knees are shot to bits, and I think a lot of it is probably kind of knee related in skiing. You know, you kind of go down in a squat, don't you? I don't know. And I also feel that if racing drivers can seriously injure themselves skiing, I should not be anywhere near it. Additionally, I've got quite a low center of gravity, and I'm concerned that if I was to fall over, I could start an avalanche. So, you know, there's a few reasons as to why I haven't been skiing, and no one's invited me. Right, okay, let's move on. Very good. Not a bad start, thank you very much. How dumb would you look if you didn't know how to get about? Anyway, don't worry, I've been making a few calls, and some folks are really excited about all this and want to help out. You could use a few more helping hands around here, right? Absolutely, buddy. Let's close this. A whole team has volunteered to help you. Now what they need is to set to work with the materials and logistics. Once you have a functional builder's lodge, you can construct the rest of your ski area. Place the building beside the zone you wish to make the ski area. Builders will thus have to travel shorter distances to reach the zone they are constructing. Well, I think we'll go in here and build the builder's lodge. So let's just have a quick look at this. We can build slopes. We can build ski lifts. We can build builder's lodges and research benches and mechanics and the rest of those things. We've got a high altitude food kiosk here, and then we've got something that we haven't unlocked yet. So let's build our builder's lodge. Let's put it. Well, I guess we're just going to put it down the bottom here. We haven't really got anywhere else to put it. So you can see you can build things around the outside of these points. I don't know how it kind of expands, but let's put it here facing this way. Boop, there we go, perfect. And it's been built instantly from those things because the building lodge. If we click on this up here, we can see we've got 6 volunteers. Volunteers really are the currency in this game, and then I can assign a volunteer to it. There you go, everything is set to launch your first construction site. Take a moment to stand back and contemplate the mountainside. Imagine the magnificent ski resort that will soon be sitting on here. Slopes, ski lifts, and also untouched areas of natural beauty. I can't wait, can you? I'm going to add a second person to this, and then we're going to come up here. Oh, hey snowflakes, a ski resort in my own backyard is like a dream come true. Can I help out? Please say I can. I can do absolutely anything. Where do I start? Don't do your head in about it. A ski toe and slope are all you need to keep me happy. If skiers don't show up despite your best efforts, there must be a problem with the connection between the access point and the slopes and the ski lift. Or the ski lift could be closed. Okay, so we've got some choices here. We need to build a ski lift, build a slope, build greet our first skiers, and so on. So I know that so I built a slope here. And it was like there's levels of difficulty. There's like green, blue, red, and then black. And black being the most impossible. The first ski slope I built was black, and no one used it because it was too dangerous. I'm half tempted to put a little tiny ski slope up in here and see if we can get a kind of a nice easy slope coming in. And as you can see, so when I'm putting this ski slope down, you can see there's different colours. It starts off green, then it goes blue, then it goes red. That's the difficulty of the slope. So if I was to do this, I think the way it would work is it would take up the majority of, or the one that takes up the majority is the level of difficulty it receives. It may do kind of an average thing and say, well, look, you've got some green, you've got some blue, and you've got quite a lot of red, therefore it would be blue. I'm not sure. I'd really like to build a green a green slope here is what I'd really like. So let's do this, and then we can figure out where our ski lift goes. Okay, let's come this way, and we'll come down here, and we'll come down here. I think we're looking good for a greenie, and then we'll bring you in like so. Perfect. So someone's going to go and build this, and we are then going to get a ski lift. One person fixed ski lift with surface toe. What does this mean? Modest but charming. Let's build one of these, 2 people. We'll put this, I guess we'll put this right next to it. And we'll just build it coming up here, right? Perfect. So we've got a little tiny slope. We've got builders coming in to build it. This is the construction bar. You can see it increasing. I quite like this actually. This is a construction bar showing me that it's being built. This worries me slightly. It's like an invisible wall that people are going to kill themselves on. But this is happening. This is being built, right? We've got other options. So what you'll notice is that there is no currency. We've only got 2 volunteers assigned. We could put 6 down. And that's about it. I'm tempted while this is happening, because I know what comes up next, is I'm going to build a little ski patrol lodge up here. I'm going to build a mechanics workshop just over here, I think. I might put it behind this building so we can kind of expand out here and not worry about too many people being in the way and us using this space. What else have we got? Snow groomer. I guess we could put one of those over here. Maybe we put it on the side of the hill. Don't know if that's plausible. The area is too steep over here. The area is too steep everywhere apparently. Okay, well I guess we'll put you down here then, right? We haven't got enough volunteers for this, but it's fine. So we've got a slope built, we've got a ski lift being built now. You can see that going up slowly. We'll speed up in a second. And then we need to greet our first skiers. So let's speed this up. And we'll let this happen. I will say that this, I thought when I picked this up, I thought it was going to be real chill, because it was, get the pun. I thought it was going to be real laid back and chilled out, because it was kind of, the music was slow, and I guess it could be if you played it on completely slow speed and all the rest of those things. But actually, I found it was quite tense because everyone was dying on my ski slope, and that made it a little bit harder than I anticipated. But here we go, we've got our first skiers. Look at them, all coming out in a different line. I don't believe it. Hold on, can we pause? No. The first skiers have already come to your resort. Look at them lining up for the ski lift. They make their way up and then whoosh, they zip straight back down. I mean, it's a beginner's slope, so I hope not. Some of them are really bad. Even I can ski better than that. Anyway, I've got to go. A sudden hankering to hit the slopes. Okay, so if we go all the way to the top of our slope here. Go on, savor the moment. What with a slope, a ski lift, and skis on your feet? What could possibly ruin your day? Well, I'll tell you, fear. That's what. And if I don't get my adrenaline pumping, I get bored. Let's go skiing. It'll be so much fun, everybody says. Is it too much to ask to have slope adapted to our level at this stage of the game? Skiers are going to start looking for a different challenge, i.e. slope suited to their ability, but not too tricky either. During construction, pay attention to how steep your slope is and try to make them as uniform as possible. So we've got a green slope. We need to build a blue slope. So these guys are waiting for lift. This is one of the first things I had problems with. They all just started queuing up for the lift, and I didn't have enough people to help them. So it got busy and busier and busier whilst they were going up. Now this is a fairly short little trip, right? But I'm going to guess in the skiing world, you come down the hill quicker than you go up it, right? I'm guessing that's how it works. Look at all these people. We've got 24 people in here. It feels like more. Right, okay. So we're good here. What I'm going to do early on is I'm going to build this. This is a research lab. The tutorial does talk us through these, but I'm going to build this and put this here. The reason I'm going to do it is you can speed up and reduce maintenance on these buildings. I mean, you do need volunteers to go in them, but you can speed these up. You can slow everything else down from breaking, and then hopefully we can get more people up and down. You can also research bigger capacity ski lifts and stuff. So that feels like a reasonable shout. And actually, when we start building up in these hills, we'll want something pretty drastic to get up there. Is this like could people ski down this? I'm guessing they could, right? If we were to come here, it's a pretty easy ride down here, I guess. Okay. So we've got this one being built. We've got people coming up. Here we go. We'll watch these dudes come down. So let's zoom in on this little fella. This little lady. Here she goes. Day left 8 hours. She's shooting down this mountain. Look at her go. I mean, this would concern me if I was on skis and you're heading towards this cliff. Hello. He went straight through her legs. That was impressive. Oh, God. Oh, God. I mean, that's not ideal. Don't know how that happened. But there you go. Look how quick that little dude is going. I like this. I like the idea of everyone watching you on the ski lifts as you like bundle into a pole. And then they get down the bottom. I'm guessing this dude is just going to get straight back in the queue, right? There we go. Straight back in the queue. Building is closed. So we've got this. So let's put a volunteer in here. We haven't got that many volunteers. Building waiting for builder. We know this is being built. Or will be being built. What else have we got going on? This is not being built yet. There must be one that's being built, right? Where are the builders? Oh, it's doing this one. Okay. So they're building the mechanics workshop. That's all good. What we also want is one of these. It's probably too early for this, but we'll plonk this down here. Going to have a horrible view, but I apologise. There you go. There's that. So as you can see, this is what I was trying to show you earlier. At the top of these hills, we've got these green triangles. So we know that this slope is a green slope. If we were to grab another ski lift over here, say, can we put it in over here somewhere? So we can come up this way, like up to here maybe. Right. I probably should have checked this before I put it down, but up here we can then go into, let's go in normal one. We're looking for blues here. We're looking for blues. I mean, not as much blue as I'd hope. Okay, this looks a bit more promising. I should have built over here. Look, I don't know if this is blue or green. So I'm wondering when I put this down. This is connecting up. I wonder if this is green because of what it's saying. So the problem I found is that you have to figure out where you can put a ski lift, but you also have to figure out where you this looks pretty good, right? For a blue one. But I don't know if when this connects up, if it's blue or green here. I don't know how I tell. Let's build it and we'll see, right? Our builders have got a lot to do. They've got a lot going on right now. We want a volunteer over here. This is being built next. I'd really like one of these to be built. There's certainly the patrol lodge. Can we bump up the priority? Because if people fall over, I think this dude just fell over. If people fall over, we need someone to go and help them up. And that's one of the things I found is there was lots of people lots of people dying at the bottom of my slopes and no one helping them. Okay, let's watch this. Let's watch this dude. Oh god, slow down. There we go. Here he goes. I'm disappointed that the skiers don't have names, right? I am a little bit disappointed about that. Oh my god, he's catching her up. Look at him go. New fallen snow. And so who are these dudes? Sports Kids Club. So there's different skier profiles and they all require different things. So all of these are going up here because it's the only one we've got. But eventually, someone going to come and use this. I'm just a little bit disappointed that we've built this slope, right? And we used as much of the visual options as we could to build it. I think it's going to be blue, but it doesn't actually give you a reading as blue, I don't think, from what I've seen. Anyway, research is happening over here, or will be happening. We've only got the one ski lift. We've got some mechanics. We've got one volunteer over here. Builder's Lodge. We've got one dude over here. It's going okay. It'd be nice to get this built, but this is happening first. Let's speed this up a little bit. We've got 45 skiers in our resort, and we've got a lot of buildings waiting to be built. And our ski lift requires maintenance, but I think our maintenance people should be coming out to it. I don't know, but I feel like they should be repair in progress. They can only be repairing this, right? So this is now done, so let's put a couple of people in this. Let's slow this down for a second. Up here is our research menu. Let's have a little look. So I thought originally when I came into this, I thought it was all of these, but it's actually just the research screen. And as you can see, we can work on lifts, maintenance, or services. We're going to work on, I think we're going to work on maintenance first. We can build snow tyres. Volunteers has been losing valuable time skidding. By the time we've given them tyres are worthy. All maintenance building 20% movement speed, or this repair training, which we're going to give this, because that should get things built quicker. It should get ski lifts repaired quicker and all those sorts of things. Is this happening? Are you repairing something still? 76%, I'm guessing so. We've got one more volunteer, so I guess it makes sense to plonk them down somewhere. Up here, I think. Let's put you in here. Perfect. We need more people. We need more volunteers, but this should happen fairly quickly now the rest of this stuff is being built. But we are going to have some empty buildings like this one. How are you not repaired? That's what I don't understand. 85%. Oh, it's very slow. Okay, let's speed this up again. New volunteer at the resort, so we can put someone somewhere else. So let's, I guess we'll put you in here for now, but we might change this. I know I haven't done this yet, but we will have a look at it in a second. I'm just, from what I remember of the first run, I'm trying to put some of that stuff into practice now, so we can save a bit of time when we get to that. I think realistically, what we have seen is most of the mechanics. I'm intrigued as to what this is. There's other items that we can open up, and before we build over here, I'd like to have better ski lifts so we can get higher up in the mountain. Yeah, we're going along. We could obviously build another builder's kiosk, but we've got too many skiers to do that for now. The research is coming along. Let's put this on a little bit quicker again. We'll keep an eye out for injured people on our slope. They don't look like they're having any problems. There's a building closed. We know what that is. That's this over here. We haven't got any volunteers just yet. Doesn't matter because this hasn't opened yet. So let's wait for that to happen. I am intrigued to find out when there's a big queue here of people and they all come out here, if they're all going to bundle into each other. But we'll find that out. One thing we haven't spoken about is this. So obviously our reputation with the snow-struck lovers, sports kids, and new fallen snow is pretty high, and our reputation over here is one, or our satisfaction and reputation. We've got a slope that's been built, and it's a blue slope. There we go. We can see here it's a blue slope. We've got another volunteer, so let's put one person on this. Here we go, and then we should see people start to head up, right? Perfect. Let's keep going until we see someone at the very top, and then we'll watch them come down this. I mean, this is as straight as you're going to get as a ski slope. I don't think you tend to see this. They tend to have curves and stuff in, right? Probably to slow your momentum. They should fly out the bottom of this. New volunteer in the resort. Perfect. Oh, hold on. Oh, we missed him. Let's wait for the next one. And we want to put another volunteer in here. Oop. I'm assuming this just makes it go quicker. I don't know. Here we go, you. Look at him go. I mean, this looks pretty dull, actually, now that... Why this one's harder than the other one, I guess. Just momentum. I mean, there is a concern at the bottom if you don't stop, you're flying straight into the side of the mechanics hut. I will say that. Okay. And you've ended up down the bottom here. If we click on this, we should see the history. Don't get too carried away. This is... Oh my god, he's gone into the building. This is your first victory. It could also be your last. The toughest challenge is still to come. Keeping your skiers happy so they come back. Each time they return, you have a high chance of joining the volunteer force and helping you run the resort. Okay, so we should see that some of the ones that pop up now we've completed. Believe an old ski dog. Skiers must get plenty of rest to be able to get the most out of the slopes and rise to the challenge. Without energy reserves, people cannot ski. High altitude food kiosks are a little rustic, but they're a great place to relax. Food kiosks and ski tows restore the energy skiers who use them. Restore the energy of skiers who use them. Place them in their paths. Skiers and in sufficient number. Yeah, we get that. Okay. Now there's no better time. Skiing needs energy. Let's think about a rest from time to time. Who knows, maybe at a PE appeal to be able to search skiing more comfort or search for comfort. But for the time being, we need a slopes. So now it's going to ask me to build more slopes. What we're going to do before that is research. There's nothing like skiing down velvety snow and beholding the majesty of the snow-clad peaks. But it'd be more relaxing if the slopes weren't littered with injured skiers. Can't you hear the cries of pain echoing through the valleys? With patrollers, snow groomers and mechanics, I'll feel a lot safer. Volunteers from the maintenance buildings sally forth to help your skiers and installations that need their services. Build enough of them to keep your resort safe. So we've already done that, but what we're going to do is build another one up here. Okay, it's good, but I think we should be a little bit more ambitious. The ski lifts could go twice as fast and as high. The groomers could groom twice as fast. The restaurants could serve twice as many. Oh god, there's a skier waiting for assistance. You should check out the latest technologies and build a research lab. Well, we've already done that. Who knows, soon invent a ski lift. Transport skis in a comfortable cabin. We could call it the gondola lift. Okay, good. Let's put you up here. Your resort is kind of cute in its own way, but I do have a few suggestions because I'm special in my own way. It's hard to satisfy. You wouldn't have 2 or 3 hours to spare to talk about it. Don't have too much to ask. There's a few blue slopes and some comfortable ski lifts. Up to 12 skier profiles can visit your resort. All have different needs. Take the time to study them and understand their expectations. We'll come back to that in a second. So we're building this. We've got lots of people waiting at ski lifts. We're going to do some more research. And I think we're going to do some... this one. Wear and tear on ski lifts. Why not? I don't know what unlocks this. You can see there's lots more. If we come over this way, there's lots more to unlock. I can only assume it's how much stuff you've researched unlocks this, but I'm not 100% sure. So what they want is open the skier screen. We can do that. It's probably in here, right? Visitors, that must be it. Okay, so we can see these guys and what colour they're wearing, I think. Oh no, what ability they are. Number of skiers is fairly even split, and how happy they are. Okay, so we know that these guys, they want harder ski slopes. Well, we've probably got you covered there. I'm pretty sure we can do that. If we were to come up here and go narrow again, could we build off one of these, I wonder? I mean, this isn't looking too difficult. I'm guessing the more you zigzag, right, the easier it becomes. I don't think we can put a dangerous one in there. We might be able to put a more dangerous one in here. The problem is how many people are using the ski slopes, right? Again, not particularly. I think we'll put a ski slope over here in the near future. Building is closed. Let's go and have a little look. We know it's you. We've got no volunteers just yet. We need more. We need more volunteers, please. How many people are dying on our hills? There's one. Has been dealt with by a patroller. Okay, so you shouldn't be laying on the floor anymore, right? You're just going to lay there? Just going to lay there, are you? Fair enough. I mean, your discomfort's coming down. Just going to lay dead on the thing. How do I know if this is being dealt with? It does say maintenance in progress. I'm assuming our things are coming out and dealing with this. 86 things. I think we're going to build a ski lift and a slope up here. Let's see where we can get a ski lift to. So this is one of the problems I first found, is there's only so many places where you can put a ski lift, right? So I could put one here. Don't feel like that's the wisest move. Let's plonk one down here. Can I get up to? We can. I don't know how good or bad this is going to be. Let's do this. I really want to try and make it red as best I can. This black bit is not great. Oops. I'm surprised you can't go from like a. Oh no! Now we've got to a pretty plain bit, right? I'm surprised you can't get from a narrow ski slope to a different color one. I don't know if this ring signifies the color of the slope, right? I mean, looking at this, I would suggest that this should be red because there's a lot of red in here. There is some blue and green, so maybe maybe it brings it down, but there is some black up here as well. Let's plonk it down and we'll have a little look. It should get built fairly quickly. We've got 13 people in, so I think we can put one over here. Research is still happening. Are people still dead over here? I don't know if this is just taking a very long time to do, or if something else is happening. Okay. I mean, it sounds like maintenance is happening, so let's just let that happen. This is almost finished. We don't have any people to operate this, though. That's a bit of a problem. And this requires maintenance, but I'm guessing it's being looked at. We do only have one of these guys. Okay. Really need more volunteers. That's what we need. Let's have a look. What colour is this? It is red. That's exactly what we wanted. We need 150 skiers in, but we need more volunteers. Next volunteer in 2 hours. So let's speed this up a little bit. We'll just let it kind of play through. We should see our research finish, which it has. What are we going to go with next? Should we go with this? A 4-person ski lift. Why not? We do need to get more people going up and down the piste, right? We probably just need another volunteer. Oh no, we have got 2 volunteers in here. I mean, I guess I could take 1 volunteer out of here and put them over here, right? There we go. New volunteer has appeared. So let's put another one back in here and we'll see how many people use this. I like the fact that they just get down the bottom of this hill and get straight back into it. When do we get our next volunteer? 1 hour, 25 minutes. Okay, people are going up on this one. So let's see if we can see one coming up the ski lift. Oh god, is that ski lift going into the snow? Oh no. I mean, that is not ideal, right? Just dunk them in the snow on the way up. Just to get you ready for what's in store, mate. Okay, let's follow one of you guys. And let's speed this up so we get to the top of the hill a little bit quicker. Here they all come. Hold on, our research is finished. Let's go with this. And let's speed this up a little bit. And we want to follow one of these guys. Here we go. We'll follow you. Skier 2307. There's Sports Club Kids. Okay. I have to say, I don't know how I feel about this game. I think it's good. I think it's chill. It's relaxed. It's pretty straightforward. It's not gonna really break your balls. I don't think. You definitely. I love the fact they've just been dunked in the snow. You're not going to have to worry too much about what you're doing. Where do you go from here? We haven't done all the research. We'll never really know what else is available. I wish there were some trees. I guess this is what this is. We can place some trees down. Wish there's some trees down here to make it. What happens here is what I want to know. Okay, they did that bit. And they're coming down here. Perfect. He's on a red slope. Faster than lightning. Look at him go. Boom, done it. How did you enjoy that? I don't know. Satisfaction 84%. So you can see that in theory, this sports club kids one, they're the only people using this. They'll be happier by it. We've got another volunteer. I'm going to put that volunteer up here, I think, to deal with dead people. Okay, good. But this is kind of it. You know, I like this. I'm not going to go through all of this. Let's just quickly take a look at the research screen, because as you can see here, you can build better ski lifts, and as you go through, there's better and better ski lifts. Over here somewhere was like the 4-person, 6-person, 16-person ski lifts. I didn't even get to this, but as you can see, even better ones. So you know, there's quite a lot going on over here. Down here you've got your maintenance, so this is all about improving your ability to get to people and help them out when they're injured, and maintenance and repairing stuff. And then down here you've got some sort of amenities, so small shelter. I'm guessing people can stay, I don't know, but yeah, it kind of works its way through here. So a sunroom, nice. Self-service restaurant, ordering terminals, local groceries. So I think there's a fair amount in here, and there's obviously, we saw when we started the game, there's a fair few menus, mountains, ranges as well. So I think you could do quite a lot with it. And bear in mind, we've only put 3 slopes down, and we've kind of ticked the boxes of all of them. But you could certainly be adding more to this. It looks pretty nice. You know, it doesn't blow you away with the graphics, but it looks pretty nice. All in all, I think I think it depends on the price, and I don't know what the price would be. But I think based on what it is, let's just quickly do this as well. Open skiers. Let's select a profile. Did I do that? I don't know if I did that. How do I get rid of this next menu option? I was wondering if I could select a profile, open the skier screen, find the WizKids line, and click on the view. How do I do such a thing? Okay, welcome 150 skiers, and we're well on our way to that, as you can see. Chilled little game. It's, you know, it's if you like this sort of thing, I think you'll enjoy it. Longevity, I don't know. The other thing I would say is it's all about price with these sorts of games in my eyes. Early access, I mean, it feels pretty good for an early access game. I haven't had any issues with the maybe 2 hours I've been playing. You know, the first time where I had to restart was mainly due to my cock-ups. But yeah, it's a fun little game. If it's over £20, I would question it. If it's below that, then I think it's something that you could get. You could play a few hours sort of at a time and be pretty relaxed with it. There it is. This is available today on Steam. There's a link below in the description. Snowtopia, fun little game. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching ScottDoggaming. Don't forget to follow on Twitch and Twitter, and head over to YouTube for daily content. See you again soon.